Next stop, Yellowstone National Park. Still a little snow here in Yellowstone. I know there's snow at the higher elevations for sure. Hey bud, you're as big as a car. I've always wanted to see a wolf, and I think I might have seen one today. I don't know if it was a wolf or a coyote. I'll insert a picture here. I'm hoping it was a wolf. Well, I made it to camp, and none too soon, because I nabbed the second to the last spot, and now the last spot's been taken and people have been circling around trying to find a space. So very grateful that I got here when I did. The campground I'm at is called Eagle Creek, and it's above the town of Gardner, Montana. It's way up on the mountain. It's a very steep drive getting up here and a very steep drive going down. I had to put it in first gear when I went back down. I basically got here, secured my spot. It's $7 per day, and you just pay at the front kiosk. You put your money in an envelope, write down all your information, and drop it in a box. And went back to town. I wanted to look for some leveling blocks for my rig, because if it's not level, the gas propane refrigerator will not work. This isn't a level spot. I've been running into this problem. So I did find them. However, it was $30 for a box of 4 when it's normally $30 for a box of 10. And of course, what did I expect? It's small town prices. So I passed on it, and I just went and got a big bag of ice and stuck it in here, and I'll just use it as a cooler for the time being. And of course, while I was in town, I had to have some pizza and some ice cream. So I need to start getting on some hiking trails pretty quick here. Anyways, this spot is very pretty. I did see some elk here in camp before I headed down, and I've read that buffalo come through here on a nightly basis, so I'm hoping to see, or bison. Are they buffalo or bison? Hoping to see them as well. Tomorrow I'll be going back into Yellowstone and actually giving it some time. Today I just kind of whizzed through, so I'm looking forward to my stay here. Let me show you what I do to set up camp, okay? Candle. Plant. This is a little succulent, and it's actually a real live succulent. My dish soap and sponge, and my towel. Voila, it's done. And I actually tied off this cabinet too, so I have to untie that. A few things in the bathroom that I put back together, and that's it. It's easy as that. So here's camp. The beautiful Montana mountains behind me. Some wildflowers there in the meadow across the way. And then got this creek right here. I'll be lulled to sleep by the sounds of the creek. There are elk grazing in the meadow right beside camp. Guys right outside my window. Good morning. I have the place all secure, and I'm ready to head to the park for the day. I'm headed into the Lamar Valley. It is known to have a lot of wildlife, so hoping that I get lucky. I have been through that area before, and there are a lot of bison. I remember seeing lots of bison, but hoping maybe to see grizzly or wolves. No sooner put the camera down and saw the herd of bighorns. The Lamarr River, it's just beautiful here. Can you see the bison out there? and I'm getting hungry, so I'm just pulling over on the side of the road and I'm gonna have lunch with this as my view. Lunch is a turkey and cheese wrap, some barbecued chips, iced tea, and this beautiful view. I can graze right along with the bison out there. Well, that hit the spot. Gotta tell you, being here in Yellowstone is really making me itch to get my backpack back on and get back into the backcountry. I passed both my starting trailhead and ending trailhead for my hell roaring trip last year. And man, that was such a great trip. My first time backpacking in Yellowstone, my only time backpacking in Yellowstone. And yeah, it's making me really long to get back out there. I will not backpack in grizzly country alone. That's just something I won't do. So unfortunately, no backpacking this trip, but it doesn't mean that I don't wish that I was out there, because I really do. Fortunately for me, I have some great trips coming up, and one is coming up pretty quickly, so I'm excited about that. Lots of different ways to explore the park. After seeing the black bear family, I thought I could call it good for the day. I added some new wildlife into the mix today. We had the black bear, we had the coyote, and also had the bighorn sheep. I think that was a very good day. You know, it really excites me to get out there and see this wildlife. I mean, so much of it in just this condensed area. Like I said, it's like being on a safari. You're driving in your car and you just see it everywhere. It really excites me. I've backpacked in the Sierra for years and I've never seen a black bear. And they're out there, but I've never seen one. So to come here and to be able to see all this amazing wildlife in one spot just makes me happy, makes me smile. You might be able to hear there is rain falling on the camper. There's a thunderstorm just rolled in out of nowhere, and I'm going to really enjoy it actually. I will be avoiding the park tomorrow because the Vice President is visiting Yellowstone tomorrow, so I'm sure there is going to be a lot of commotion there, so I'm going to skip it tomorrow. Just probably enjoy being in town, get caught up on some work, and just relax and enjoy the day. I have several more days here, so there is more of Yellowstone to explore, and I'll go on a day when the Vice President is not there. This is my new favorite campsite. I'm editing my video. This park is made up of 3 different districts. And Island in the Sky, the Needles, and the Maze, which is very remote. My little friends that are over there, we're just cruising by. We're in the Islands in the Sky district, and we'll Good morning. It is Saturday, June 15th. It is time to head back into the park today. I'm very excited. I had planned to do that yesterday, but it got derailed and I wound up doing work yesterday. But that's just part of life on the road, you know. Some days are for working, some days are for playing. Today is for playing. Really excited to get back in the park. It is the weekend, so I'm not really sure how crowded it will be, but we're gonna take our chances. I'm going to an area of the park that I'm hoping to see grizzlies today. Keeping my fingers crossed. This is the Gallatin Range. Looks like there are some white swans out there. This is called Roaring Mountain. And those are called fumaroles, where the steam is coming out. I only know that because I just read it on the sign. It's about lunchtime and I'm getting hungry, and I thought this looked like a nice spot to pull off and have lunch. Just off of the Norris campground. Not a bad lunch view. Today it's a turkey and cheese sandwich with some of these chips. These chips are bomb. I would highly recommend them. They're a little bit sweet and spicy. So excited! I not only got a grizzly, I got a grizzly and her two adorable little baby cubs. Oh my gosh, they were so cute. I could leave here an absolutely ecstatic woman at this point. I'm just thrilled to be here. I love how wild this place is. If I haven't told you that already, let me tell you again, it is absolutely incredible. The footage that I'm shooting with my zoom lens, my 100 to 400 millimeter, does not have audio. Unfortunately, my DSLR doesn't record audio. I don't know why, but it doesn't. So I will probably be laying some music over some of these nature shots. There isn't much to hear anyways. There are other people around and cars and whatnot. So I think that music will actually enhance the experience in this case. Anyways, I am so stoked. I'm gonna still continue to drive around and see what else I find. Maybe I'll see a wolf. That's the only thing I'm missing. Yes, let's hope I see a wolf now. The afternoon thunderstorms have started. Time to head back. We have bison in camp. It's the first I've seen the bison. There have been elk, but this is the first I've seen bison. He's scratching his head on the picnic bench, on the picnic table.